So everyone, today's video is going to be on how to cast a baitcaster and how, like, the ultimate guide to baitcasters. So we're going to show you, for people like Mitchell, we're going to show them how to cast a baitcaster. Yeah, Mitchell does, because I thought of him with this sort of thing. So first of all, the baitcaster is really simple. It's pretty much a reel that is sitting on the top of the rod. It's usually got a level one, almost always has a level one thing. Goes to and fro. They're usually small, they're usually like low profile, and they're great reels, and I love them more than spin gear. Now, the only difference is when you cast them, you get something called a bird's nest. I'm actually going to try and get one for you.
Get a small one so you don't actually wreck your line.
It's so hard to get one now. Like when you do want to get one, you don't get one. It just does that for some reason. That's a very, very minor backup, sorry. That's like one loop of line, and it's easily fixable just by pulling it out. But bird's nest can range from that to a picture that I'm going to show you right now of a bird's nest that we got before. Now, obviously you need to learn how to cast them, and the main reason to get them is because when you pull the line out, the spool keeps spinning even if the line stops. So that happens. You get like loops falling out like that. So to stop that from happening, you've got a couple of things on your reel, like the centrifugal brakes on this Canaan. So you can like press like a little open thing, and there's a little, pop the side plate up, pull it out. There you go, like that. So then there's the little centrifugal brakes. I've only got two on at the moment because it's really all you need if you're used to using them. And what actually happens is that when you're casting, they pop out like that, and it rubs against this little pad in the middle. And they're really helpful. They actually really help when you're casting a baitcaster, especially at the start of the cast. At the end of the cast, you'd use something else, and a different type of braking. And just remember, always remember to, put that on the closed bit, because your side plate can pop off if you don't. It is a two-step lock though, so because you got to open it like that and push it down. So, but it can possibly, fall off. You don't want that to happen because that's expensive. The other brake is a sport tension knob. Pretty much every baitcaster has them. Pretty much every reel with a star drag has them. Every overhead or baitcaster reel with a star drag has them. And what it pretty much does, it adds tension to the spool via a spring inside the reel. So yeah, it's just really simple, and this is for the end of the cast. And the best way to know if you're ready to cast is just drop it like that. Well, that's too much because I can drop. Doesn't drop. When you're starting off, okay, that's the bird's nest. When you're starting off, you don't want it to be like really fast, so you just want a bit of a balance in the middle. So you're gonna drop it about, that's too fast. That's perfect. So the next thing, when you're starting out, obviously you want all those brakes on, and when you're just casting, when you're casting, the best way to cast it is actually like this. It's a side roll cast, so you can just go like that, and just put your thumb on your reel, on your spool of the reel, and just do that, and it'll actually slow it down at the end of the cast. I'd actually keep the thumb very close to the spool, because otherwise, if you do, like, sometimes if there's a lot of wind, you will get a backlash like the middle of the cast as well. So just remember that. Now for the 10 minutes where I pull it in, we're back. So anyway, obviously there are a couple of different cast to use as well. So I prefer this one. It's called the side roll cast. To get a lot of distance, what I would do, let's move away from this tree so I don't get snagged. So to get a lot of distance, what I would do, I like to call it like a karate chop or something. It's pretty much like, you've got to hold your belt like this, hold your spool like that, so the other way, and that way you won't, your spool's actually like, it'll slow down a lot quicker because there's not as much centrifugal force. Do that. Hold sideways. Apply a bit of pressure at the end of the cast again. And that way you'll get a lot of distance than you do with the other casting techniques. And look back. This is where the editor comes in. Make something funny out of it. The next cast we're going to do, don't really want to hold it, but it's more of a lure fishing cast. I like that. Bring it through. that was a very bad example of what to do. You're probably going to backlash then. For this cast, for this style of casting, you want your spool tension knob all the way down, pretty much, and your centrifugal brakes down as well. So, yep, do that. Now all you want to do is hold your bait or your lure. This is really accurate, especially when you're cast up against mangroves and everything. Just a long drop, but I'll hold on like that. Maybe about that, maybe a rod length of line. Pretty good. That was just that's just the FG not grabbing on the bites, but yeah, that's actually a pretty good example of what to do. And you can get it's not really a bit for distance, it's more of an accuracy cast. And another really good cast for accuracy is, again, the cast I showed you before. It's really good for just casting up against something straight. So, like this straight bank here, if I just want to cast right up against the bank, I'll just do this cast. So all you got to do is spread that like that. And if you don't want a lot of distance, just use your thumb, put it on the spool, and just slow it down all the way through. Now, the next cast I'm going to show you, well, I'm actually not going to do it because it's probably a bit hard to do it with this bait, but it's called the skip cast. It's really good for getting it under mangroves, under pontoons, under bridge pylons, and I use it a lot. Like, do you see that pier over there? Just to get it under that, just imagine the pier like really close to the water. To get it under that, you would use the skip cast. It just pretty much involves skipping it along the water, pretty much. So, pretty much, that sums it up for this video, and I will do a video on how to clean them as well, because they are a bit fragile, and when you're taking care of them, just sort of give them a quick wipe out. I will do a video on that in the future. So yeah, that's it for this video, so thanks for watching, see you.